This place is cursed. What up, everybody? This is Junk, and this is the week 3 of the Junkyard Brawl. Now, seeing that it is week 3, I forgot to mention for week 2 that we ended up actually changing the way that we run the tournament. We are running a single elimination 2v2 tournament now, and this Week 3 consists of a lot of great matches by a lot of talented competitors, so I hope you really enjoy the matches that are coming up. That being said, we did have some technical difficulties when it came to connecting for the grand finals, so I will show you guys what ended up happening at the end and the match that ultimately became the deciding factor for it all. I also want to thank our sponsors, CGL, Console Gaming League, and ADELITAS Way for sponsoring this event. Can't thank you guys enough for bringing the 2v2 action to the Xbox side of things. Now here are the matches for Week 3 of the Junkyard Brawl Xbox 2v2 tournament. Enjoy.
Engorge yourself. So Necrotizing going with Raiden out of the gate, not surprising at all as well. We've seen him a few times in various Xbox events, and he is commonly sticking with Raiden. What I am curious about that I didn't pay attention to, you probably could have checked, is what is the variation build here? The custom era, Raiden has some different options. Looks like we are going to be seeing just classic Thunderwave, at least in the name here, from Necrotizing. So going to be Storm Cell Teleport at the disposal. And we've got Twisted K2. Curious about what build he's going to be bringing to the table here as well. I'm sure he's not going to be going with Cold Shoulder. I feel like that's going to be a guarantee right there, is that you are likely going to be seeing that slide making a much more appearances. Here's a big crushing blow, though, from Necrotizing, and that's going to put him in a healthy life lead.
Nice
Amplified Ice Ball through the lightning.
Right, the pressure, but not going to work on Necrotizing, going right back in with the Thunder Wave and taking that first round.
Nicely done, that Storm Cell. Very, very deadly. And honestly, he could have converted that into big damage. So even with that lower health bar, or that lower life, he could have been hitting easy 30% there for it. Alright, a little zoning back and forth here. Teleport goes far. Twisted expecting him to be a little closer. You saw that uppercut just swinging at no one. Necrotizing has now spent all of his defensive meter, however, on going for those teleports there. Slide amplify. Ooh, got caught though. No meter to go into anything bigger here, so Necrotizing will stop short, but similar positions to that last round. He's got a healthy life lead, basically one hit away from closing this round out. Necrotizing makes the block on the overhead there, but no punish. Twisted risking it all on that mix. Not gonna get it right though. So Necrotizing is gonna go ahead and take game number 1 here.
Yeah, and a very good start from Necrotizing, so there we go. Getting that first win.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely doing what he wanted to do there. It really felt like Necrotizing was able to play his game, control the pace of the match, do the Raiden things that he was interested in doing. Unfortunately, that mix-up attempt that we saw at the end there from Twisted, that's really what Sub-Zero wants to do, right? He wants to get in, he wants to mix, he wants to make you guess, but unfortunately, Twisted was just not really afforded as many of those opportunities to get the Sub-Zero game plan started. So we are going to see a switch in character here. Gonna be going with Liu Kang here. So we'll see how the Shaolin now is gonna fare against the Thunder God here.
Shao Kahn's Day Spa.
Am I so necrotizing? Yes, you will be. If you win this, you will be backing out. Yeah, that's how it works. Necrotizing. Yes, you'll be able to back out and let your partner fight the second round.
And for all matches on stream, that's how it'll work. We're promoting that idea. That way, the people that get queued for stream, there isn't this like, oh, well, I was going to get to play on stream, but then my teammate beat them all and I didn't get to play. As cool as it is that your team advanced, I feel like everybody here would like the opportunity to play on stream if we get called for it. So we are going to make sure that everybody on the teams does get to play. Now, granted, if your teammate loses, then necrotizing, you'll come back and you'll fight whoever the other opponent is, right? But we do allow for everybody to play. It's not just one person rolling through the team.
Ooh, using the interactive
That was a little tick throw setup there, and doesn't get any conversion to follow up, drops the combo. But I gotta be honest, that's something that people are still kind of working on. That skull there is a combo starter, but it's an interactable. It's a combo that only works on one stage and one part of it. So that's not a combo that everybody's got fully down. And with the tournament nerves and online connections and stuff, dropping it's gonna happen.
Fight.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, just kind of sitting there and taking it.
Okay, never mind. The round started a little bit too early for him. He wasn't ready.
Ooh, and the crushing blow gonna cave in the chest of Liu Kang. This really needs to start turning it up.
From Raiden is like a guaranteed to happen every round. It's a counter hit crushing blow off of basically his best string for punishing. So very likely that you'll end up seeing that one make an appearance. Ooh, point blank, that's going to be another punish. Had meter to convert into bigger damage there. Instead opts to finish the whole string. And right now Twisted has no meter to get out of any of these combos, so he will need to be careful. Here's a nice little opening for Twisted. Pushes Raiden toward the corner. Low fireball, no meter for the amp yet in time. Necrotizing, he might even be able to kill here if he spends it all.
And that is it. Wow.
All right, so Necrotizing is going to take it here over Twisted. He will be sending Twisted out. Necrotizing is also going to go ahead and back out of our lobby here. We will be inviting Necrotizing and Twisted so that they can continue to coach their teammate. I'm sure like if Necrotizing is in a party with his teammate, he'd like to be able there to coach him and give him some guidance, especially if it's his first one here from Armdel Dawn and Sub-Zero. You just knocked the water over.
This is a new pick from Board? The Sub-Zero pick?
Cat. I'm selling you. Anybody want a cat? God. He knocks over water and gets in the way constantly.
I'll take Bub.
I see no.
All right.
Round
Sold.
one. Fight.
I'm getting some duct tape in a box tonight. You're out of here, Bubs.
All right, already the start of the pressure with the Cetrion pick. Dude, I swear, it's like everybody has a pocket Cetrion now. Crazy. And there's this tornado pressure.
That's going to be kind of the name of the game here. Push them away through either on block or hit with these tornadoes and rock walls, and then when they're frustratingly trying to make their way back in,
before dropping that combo, nice use of the interactable, but unfortunately not going to get the uppercut. Yo, bring back Cleave with that subble. Thank you so much, Cleave.
Yes, bring back Cleave. What a champ. Really appreciate it, bring back Cleave. Bring back Cleave is one of my favorites.
Bring back Cleave or AKA just
Cleave. No, it's bring back Cleave. It's bring back Cleave. That's his name.
Round two.
He got on me
I don't
last
know who
time.
Cleave is. You're gonna have to be more specific. You mean bring back Cleave? That Cleave? Okay.
No, there's multiple Cleaves out there, dude.
Oh, dude, that point blank with the tornado afterward. You just have to deal with it. And there's that teleport. What a great teleport there from Armdel Dawn. Gets around the ice, forces the breakaway, and just continuing the relentless pressure here.
Nice
Not
slide.
much room for Vort to get out of this. Oh, and interrupts the overhead. I mean, Vort's trying to do the Sub-Zero things, just not been able to really get his feet planted here.
Nice, and the Brute gonna be coming out for Armdel Dawn. Very nice. Good start for Arm. Vort's gonna have to definitely change things up if he wants to try and secure a win against Arm.
And then our next match after this is Dark Elite and Blaze. I saw Dark Elite in the chat, so hopefully he's good to go. And I see Outplayed you as well, so that is portions of the duos that we're looking for here in the Junkyard Brawl. But here we go, game number 2. Armdale Dawn has the lead, 1 game away from ending the set, or the alternative here, if Vort can turn this around, he will be able to keep his team alive and bring us to a tiebreaker.
Vort picking the Shiva. Uh-oh. Does he have enhanced drag and drop? Is it drag and drop or death from above?
Smash and grab. It's built into smash and grab, so I do believe that that is the game plan. Is he is going for smash and grab, the amplified teleport, or the enhanced, however you want to talk about it, is really, really difficult to deal with. The tracking on that move is incredibly strong.
I hate it.
So the question is going to be for Armdale Dawn, what does he do to deal with it? I think Cetrion is a character that just naturally actually has options for it. When you do Hell's Wrath, the laser starts over her head and Shiva lands right in that shit. So technically Cetrion is a character that is equipped to deal with stomps, but we'll see if Armdale Dawn has that knowledge and the timing down, because I'm sure that Vort is looking to take to the sky here if he can't find his footing anywhere else.
Are we gonna see what I think we're gonna see with the enhanced drag and drop? Oh no. Honestly, Vort, do whatever you need to get the
Where
win.
were the elder gods when
Best of luck.
Gorak was slain?
We let him die.
Yeah, Dr. Omnipotent, the laser Hell's Wrath starts right above her head. It's perfect for dealing with it.
Life for mine.
I don't think it's that hard a time, honestly. I mean, it probably takes a little bit of timing to figure out, but once you've got it down, I think that it can be done consistently, because it's got a lot of like linger time with that laser. Basically, as long as the laser is out at all and moving across the screen, it'll cover. So as long as you have the right timing to put it out there, it's active enough to go fall into it.
That damn tornado.
Oh, this is going to kill
the
here.
crush.
Is available. Ops to spend it here. Huge life lead to make up for, and Vort not going to be able to do so. So he's now going to be moving into the potential final round here with no defensive meter to play with. This is going to be problematic here. Takes to the stomp there. I thought he was leaping up, but that was a tremor. And here we go. The mix. Overhead or low.
Gets the hit. Continuing the pressure. Arm's looking really solid right now. And Vort is looking a little confused, not entirely sure how to get in and try and get their assault in. Oh, and
was so
actually
good.
Able to dodge the dragon drop, and that'll be it. Quick,
Very nicely
sweet.
done there by that Cetrion play. Armdale Dawn was prepared. It seemed like you were saying that Vort wasn't really sure where to take his turn, where to find his moment to start doing his pressure, which is a problem that Shiva faces. She's on the slower side, so finding those moments is even more difficult because they're that much more spare for her, right? She can't necessarily poke out of all these smaller gaps that other characters can, and really been able to get some big successes here as well, not just on the Xbox side of things, but over in the PlayStation arenas also. All right, so just backing away, we've got some zoning here at the start. Not surprising, of course. We are talking about Scarlet, one of the more premier zoners of the game. Her toolkit is really built around being able to heavily zone, and it kind of creates a scenario where, at minimum, Scarlet will ask you the question of, do you know how to get around the fireballs? And if you can't get around the fireballs, then she doesn't need to ask you anything else. So I think that's what Dark Elite's initial plan is here. I'm going to throw fireballs all day, see if Outplayed you can get around it. If he does, then he can graduate to level 2 and we'll start fighting up close. But until then, lots of zoning going to be coming out here from Dark Elite.
Nice jump over on the tongue, but now has Dark Elite a little in the corner, but Dark just fighting his way out. Pressing
it's gonna be
Outplay,
good.
dude.
Amplifies it for the extra damage, sets up a blood ball, and now he's got a really healthy life lead here. And it's Scarlet, a character that, when she has the life lead, can expand upon that by healing herself as well with those blood spurts and the parry. I don't know if he's got the parry, but Scarlet's accessibility to healing, I think, is really important.
And that wonderful flawless block at the end there, showing that Dark Elite is definitely prepared.
All right, good blocks. Weathering the storm. All right, now Outplayed You trying to work his way in. There's that Blood Boil, though, catching the toes. It's so dangerous working your way in against Scarlet. She's got like 5 different things you have to worry about. Blood Ball, Blood Spurt, Blood Tongue, Blood Boil, and the Blood Trail. Not to mention just her coming at you with a normal instead. It's incredibly deadly.
Wow, and using the armor from the interactable, able to get the hit, and Dark Elite's gonna take that first round, or first match.
Very nicely done. Dark Elite on the board here. Outplayed You needs to find an answer. Unfortunately, hasn't. I mean, I really think the problem here has been an inability to really lock Scarlet down. He's got to find a way to get in, and I don't know how to do it. I think Scarlet is one of those characters in the right hands. She can be incredibly elusive. It's possible that Dark Elite is also running the teleport or the parry, which are other things that even when you get in can make locking her down that much more difficult. You can't really hold her down with those strings because she can parry out of them. You can't really lock her down in the corner because she can teleport out. Like, it can be rather difficult here. We do see Outplayed You making the switch here, though. I see that smoke parry on the screen, and even the name of Banks Dark Elite is the name of the variation. I'm curious if it's meant to explicitly deal with zoning. I don't even know. He'll be sticking it out with Cabal, though.
Oh, I love that name for that variation. Brainiac. I love it. I love it.
Oh, he doesn't love that you love it, though. He ran away from it as soon as you said it.
I see that. I'm sorry.
He just wanted to show it off. Not going to be going for that air slight gas, however. So a lot of people as of late have been in the Cabal community running that air slight gas. It's been an incredibly powerful mobility tool, combo extender, really solid. I've seen Kerbalicious, who is perhaps in some ways at the absolute tip top of the Cabal community. He's been running air slight gas and been getting great success. We did see that Outplayed You has it in some of his builds, but here he is going to be going for a build and not utilizing that air slight gas. So we'll see how this works out. He's got combo extension and a handful of other abilities here, though. So we'll see how this works out for him. I honestly, I still think Cabal is really strong. I think Cabal has really good varied abilities that let him play different play styles, and that's what you want in a character.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, it's a pretty good start from Dark Elite, but Outplayed You, almost getting past the projectile and getting the punish, but still getting some damage in. All right,
going into the gas there, not quite close enough for a connection. There's that health coming back here for Dark Elite, and I mean, Outplayed You worked his way in, but when you get hit by that Blood Tongue, it resets the whole thing. You got to go through the obstacle course yet again. Dark Elite corners himself.
Nice counter hit. Could have taken the crushing blow, but decides not to. Gets in. Gets the drop. Goes for the gas, which is safe.
Now
very close. Gets the projectile. Very close.
Fatal blows. Flawless block reduces the chip, but no meter to launch afterward. Another flawless block, but again, no meter to do anything with it. I mean, that's one of the things.
And gets over.
Cool mechanic, but you got to have the meter. A nice jump in there from Outplayed You to close it out. Barely surviving. 14 health left. That's it.
Fight.
All right. Oh no, I think that might have been a parry attempt. Got stuffed though. Ooh, got him. Good block on that random Nomad dash. Outplayed You trying to make his way in. He will find an opening here, and there's no breakaway to stop this damage, so going to be a clean 302 on the board. Short hop connects as well, as Outplayed You takes the life lead, looking to hunt his opponent down into the corner here. Flawless block attack, but the parry! What a call out by Dark Elite! Dude, that is so discouraging. You make the right read. Outplayed You was already displaying that he knows how to deal with that with the flawless block, and the parry from Dark Elite at the perfect timing to deal with it. That's going to be real discouraging for interrupting that offense.
Look at this. Outplayed You just trying to open Dark Elite up. Oh no, but gets hit. This is the time. Nice. I was about to say it's time to use that fatal blow, and just when I expected it, it happened. Getting the match, and we're gonna tie things up here.
Play. I mean, he did that in between the string, right? Dark Elite, that doesn't jail there. Obviously, there was room to wiggle out of that, and Dark Elite was just kind of business as usual, right? Throwing out the projectiles. Didn't consider that technically the fatal blow is a way to get around that. He was basically playing like there was no fatal blow, and Outplayed You just absolutely prepared with that tool with arguably a very specific use. Gets perfectly around those kind of projectiles and in there for the kill. Very nicely done.
Yeah, very good reactions right there, able to get past that.
So here we go, tied up game here.
Frightening.
Final game between these two, though. Somebody is going to be getting ejected from the team here, going to lose their life, and then we'll be moving into the other side of this match, which is going to be Blaze versus Dream FP. So two very talented players still remaining alive on these teams, and we're going to find out who is going to be sent out early. All right, so here we go. About to hop into it. Blood Port, Dagger Dance, and Boiling Port from Dark Elite on the Scarlet side. So variation is the same exact thing he's been running, and I gotta say that's probably the main Scarlet build that you'll be seeing. The teleport and the parry honestly feel like moves that you have to have, and Blood Boil is just so good. There's a couple other arguments to be made for other moves, but not surprised at all by the build here that Dark Elite is running with. Here we go, launcher into the corner, gets the jump in as well. The restand with the gas, that's a clean 307 damage, and right now Outplayed You, healthy life lead. Dark Elite gets a little health back, twice in a row in fact, actually pushes himself out of Fatal Blow territory now, which means if Outplayed You gets another 30% combo, he'll be able to kill with it, and Fatal Blow won't even be a factor. Same thing if he throws a random Fatal Blow now. Dark Elite actually needs to be careful with his zoning application.
No, and there it
Baited
is.
it out.
There it is. Try to catch Dark Elite slipping, but not going to happen this time.
Round two. Fight.
Nope, he sniffed that one out. So Dark Elite now on set point. Outplayed You does get to keep his Fatal Blow for later here, though. So still a threat as we move through these life bars and rounds. Oh, swing and a miss. Both these players whiffing from about half screen. There's the combo starter, but the extension will fall short.
Outplayed. Ooh, gets the counter hit, but doesn't go with the rest of the string.
Ooh, there's the breakaway from the tail end of that string. That may honestly have been on accident there. Not really sure what he was looking to escape from. Could have been looking to avoid the Blood Boil, though. Blood Boil does give some good setups afterward, even. All right, blocking the blood trail. The zoning.
Oh, no, this is not looking good.
Really, really problematic. Oh, Dark Elite, he loves those interactables. I'm gonna miss that big sword.
Oh, the chip out.
Only a little bit of left here. Dark Elite is so close. He gets opened up though. Restand. False block will reduce the chip on that one.
Oh, the
Here's
low.
mix.
No,
And
the jump in.
Over the mid. If he would have caught him with that mid, that actually could have been huge for Outplayed You, but Dark Elite able to take to the skies, clears the normal and comes down with a boot of his own. So Dark Elite is going to take that first victory, and we are going to be moving to the other half of that set, which will be Dream FP versus Blaze. A lot of catering to the noobs and the, well, I want to have the cool skin. Well, then get better at the game, dedicate some time.
Is this your idea of flirting, Aaron?
Easy.
So whatever. That's NRS is gonna do how they do. I think that the catering to the casuals is gonna forever be a problem. That's not gonna ever sit well with us, and that's just the way of it. They make too much money off of them to ignore them.
And that variation name, MD Reject. Oh, but nice jumping from Dream. Gets throw as well, and started off the match really hard, just going straight in with the shoulder check. Gets it by the overhead. Blaze now coming in. Bottom 10 Cowboys, that variation name? Are you kidding? Gets in again with the shoulder charge. Dream is not
Honestly,
holding back.
Cassie's ability to randomly check people with the shoulder charge is so much stronger than it would seem like on paper. Like if I tell you out loud you're gonna get shoulder check all the time randomly, you wouldn't believe me. But in practice, it happens a lot more than you might expect. It just moves so quickly. It's almost deceptive how quick it can close that gap. Which is why it has a late block crushing blow attached to it, to be quite honest. Not a fan of late block, still 100% think that those crushing blows should be deleted from the game, but that is a move that it does actually happen occasionally because of the way it works.
Yeah, the same with Kanos. I mean, I think we even talked about that on the last patch. Ooh, or last podcast, but the crushing blow is gonna come in and make me shut my mouth right there. And then the sweep. And there again, the crushing blow. Or the shoulder check. Mixing my words now.
5 bullets in the chamber. Ooh, missed the opti there. That was actually really sick looking, Blaze. That would have been tight.
Oh, but just barely whiffs the fatal blow. And stepping in the
do the
acid.
right distance on that one, I think.
She's getting in it again.
Oh my god, she put her hand in that acid for a moment. That was awful looking.
Oh. Very nice from Blaze. Good attempt from Dream.
Black wins.
Very good attempt. Tried to get in, but just always fell a little short when it came to that fatal blow.
So Dream FP is going to go ahead and secure, or sorry, Blaze is going to secure game 1. You saw Dream trying to get some attempts with that fatal blow there. I'm not sure if that was used for mobility. It looked like she did the normal one, not the far one, but it might have been an attempt, honestly, to kind of force it to whiff, see if she could maybe get Blaze to kind of screw up the punish and then close it out. That is something you can technically kind of do with some of those fatal blows. They're directable, so you can choose where you go with them, and there are some rather cheeky setups that you can do with them. And because of the way fatal blows work, spending them in a way that they don't hit and you don't lose access to them later can actually be a really, really big swing, because you bait out whatever they're doing with the fatal blow, and then you punish them, and you keep your fatal blow for later.
He's gonna be sticking with the Aaron Black. Of course, getting them and me kind of locked in pick, but right now Dream kind of suspecting they should play Cassie pick.
Considering Noob Saiba, I used to play Noob Saiba. I don't know if he does very well against Aaron, but we know Dream as a Sonya player though, so yes. Cassie not necessarily her go-to anyway, but Aaron Black is a character I think that deals quite well with Sonya, right? Sonya, the typical zoning variation, wants to do a lot of zoning. Scud shot can be really problematic for that. She has the drone drop to get around it in some ways, but for the most part, Aaron Black is able to kind of control the pace and deal with that really well. So we'll see how it works out. We've got the orbital drop as well as the energy rings here, so likely going to see some zoning attempts. But of course, like I was saying, Aaron Black is a character that can put that down.
Round 1.
Ooh, and I love that Dream is using the move skin.
Oh, immediately bonus points here. Immediately, because Ronda Rousey's not in the room. Definitely getting my vote. Just right into the cattle toss command grab here. Gonna amplify it for some extra damage. No reason not to. Aaron Black, a character that basically doesn't use his meter for anything else. He doesn't have any amplified combo extensions.
No.
His meter is used on either slide or amplified cattle toss, which are combo enders.
Yo, Red X Destroy, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you dropping the Twitch Prime here. And already, quick round, Elite Blaze is about to take it. If he wins this round, it's going to be all over. So Dream really needs to turn up the heat.
And there's that Scud shot, like I was saying, going to be able to successfully deal with some of these zoning attempts. Those energy rings are not going to be able to get around the Scud shot. Of course, Scud shot takes meter to make it an offensive move. It's defensive only, so you do have to deal with it. Oh, wow.
Almost.
I actually managed to avoid that interactable. That was pretty wild.
Almost.
Rifles out. 3 bullets remain in the clip here, and there the rifle's empty, so no longer going to have an option at full screen anymore without spending meter on Scud shot.
But it also has that crushing blow available if he gets it.
And the fatal blow, right? Like the fatal blow could be huge.
And the armor break.
The breakaway.
Oh
no! The females could get out of that.
Oh my gosh!
I honestly thought females got out of that.
Maybe it was a late-ish breakaway.
Damage. Yeah, maybe timed it wrong too. It needs to be instant breakaway for females to get out of it, is my understanding. And there it is, pushing him back into the acid there for the kill. Nice play there by Blaze, and he's gonna take it 2-0 over Dream FPs.
These guys, ugh, very heartbreaking.
Full of strong characters in his arsenal.
Fight.
Oh my gosh.
Nice opener here. Dude, that combo is so ridiculous. Double uppercut. It's optimized for anti-breakaway even, because if they break out, then whatever. Granted, he has an armor breaker, but this double uppercut combo from Joker players, it's so good. 2 uppercuts in a combo is already obnoxious just as a concept. And there we go. Crispy Fungus secures round 1 and does so with a convincing life lead there. Barely had like 5% of that life bar knocked off. Nice jump over. He'll get the launcher here from the boxing gloves and gonna get the full combo extension. That was an attempt at an armor break there.
Yeah, he was checking for it. Oh, and the pop-up now.
Ooh,
all right, gets punished.
That time.
Styles kicking his way out of the corner. Already getting opened up again.
Something.
The Kapow is going to come in to deliver all that damage, 33%.
Yeah, that damage is insane.
Oh, I'm not sure if he was looking for the anti-air, but taking that first match in pretty confident fashion. Game 1 going to Crispy Fungus.
All right, nicely done. And we're going to be moving now into game number 2 between these two. Styles going to need to figure out what to do about Joker, and that's part of the kind of concept of a tournament environment, especially with it first to 2. Is if you haven't played a Joker player that's doing this kind of stuff, you have to really, really quickly figure that out, right? It's not a case of like, okay, let me lab this out or I'll get him. Like, there is no next time. You got to figure it out here and now very quickly. The fire is on, and we'll see if Styles is going to be able to do just that. It's not easy because a player of Crispy Fungus's caliber is, for the most part, playing the character at a level that your standard run-of-the-mill Joker players are just not able to reach. So the lessons you may have learned fighting typical Joker players are not going to necessarily apply here when a player of Crispy Fungus's level is on the playing field. So Styles is really going to have to make some quick adjustments here in game 2 if he's going to find an answer to deal with Joker. And even then, if he deals with Joker, he still might have a collector waiting for him in game 3.
Yeah, collector or Kano. Styles getting the buff,
gets
getting
caught.
opened up.
Yeah, he tried to jump there to make his way in, and here's those mids connecting, catches the roll even. So far, Crispy Fungus seemingly having an answer for everything that Styles is trying to do here. This is going to be nice here for him. Command grab switches sides as well.
Ooh,
and
the counter hit.
Corner pressure. This is big.
No
Crushing
breakaway.
blow. No defensive meter to get out of it. Styles answering back. 442 on the board. Not bad at all, but here's the Watch out for the breakaway.
Nice blocks. Blocks the low. Oh, the staggers.
Oh, there it is. The strings. Joker's got such great mids as well. Why wouldn't you be staggering him?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's deceivingly long. And Crispy with the big reads jumping away from that throw. Not necessarily getting pushed, but still getting the open up on Styles. And there's the throw. Gonna take him out of the corner.
Escape failed as well. Styles had the right idea trying to tech out of the corner, but Crispy Fungus a step ahead. Or to tech him, yeah, trying to tech him being thrown into the corner further, I should say. Look out for that falling jack in the boxes here. Styles now trying to find an opening here. 800 health remaining for Crispy though. This is looking dire. The get up attack will connect. Big whiff on the mids. Still alive.
Oh, and the dragon kick getting blocked. Crispy gonna be taking it.
The Joker.
That is rough.
I don't know what to do about Crispy's Joker either, right? Like that this character I think is already incredibly strong in the right hands, and Crispy Fungus is a player that's put in lots of work, lots of time and energy to make sure that his Joker is one of the absolute best out there on the Xbox side of things. So congratulations to Joker. He does a really solid job. He will be taking game number 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go, round 1.
Nice shot getting opened up.
Open him up.
Even life leads right now, but I have a feeling that's about to change. There we go. Nice
nice
shot getting
pickup.
Z-hat.
I love that pickup as well.
Again, Shock, one of I think a few Kung Lao players that are actually using spiritual guidance.
I think spiritual guidance is really good. I gotta be honest, prior to the custom era, it felt like spiritual guidance wasn't used mainly because it was attached to a really bad ability. Vortex is not an ability that's that great, and it ended up limiting the combo ability of the variation, and especially because the stance got some buffs, but then got coupled with this really bad Vortex, so nobody used it. But now that it's been freed up and it's no longer attached to that Vortex, I think we'll definitely start to see more players willing to tap into it, because I think Spirit Stance has got some really cool utility. There's that low coming out, catching Cassie, and you can't duck underneath that one.
Oh, it gets
nice
caught.
dive kick punish there.
The jump over. All right. Libra getting some damage, but oh, the crushing blow.
He's got meter too.
Oh no.
Okay, going for an armor break there, perhaps expecting Libra to try to get out of it. This is going to be the launcher though to finish the job, and Shock takes game 1.
That second round came down to a pretty confident fashion when it came to Shock. Oy. Very hard to deal with when it comes to Kung Lao's, not gonna lie. Very difficult to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. This character is a problem in the right hands. It just seems like the damage kind of goes forever. He actually does have a really good armor break. It's limited in its usage because it has to be done from the air, but a lot of his combo routes allow him to go airborne anyway, so he can consistently threaten it without having to go into it, and just the threat of it causes people to be a little bit more hesitant and not willing to break. So I think Kung Lao I think he's in a good place. It doesn't feel like, other than Vortex, he's got any abilities that are like blatantly useless, and for the most part it seems like he's got some solid tools. Obviously not the best character in the game, but definitely a well-rounded and a powerhouse if you know what you're doing. And Shock, a player that knows what he's doing. He is very confident, it seems, with this Kung Lao pick.
Libra, not entirely sure who to pick, but going come to the conclusion for the Devora pick. Devora is I think, a very underrated character. I think Devora still has many tools necessary to take a match and put it in her favor. Her long range, her setups, her jump-ins, fantastic. So let's see if this will change things up.
All right, here's a quick little throw to start things off from Libra. Now, Libra, I want to say that my familiarity with him actually does come from him being a Devora player. I haven't seen a lot of him, but when he picked Devora, that sparked a memory here for me. So I believe that Libra has some time with Devora. We'll see if it ends up working out for him here. So far, has the lead, but it's not by a lot. Nice little throw again. This time throws him out of the corner. And another throw here. Libra has just been really keeping this ground game in his favor. There's the dive kick, though, or the kick there to catch it. And this is going to be Shock answering back, and his hit is going to be a lot of damage. So we saw the game really slow. Libra getting these tiny hits here and there, and then Shock just gets one opening and immediately takes the life.
Oh, no.
The second opening. Wow, why didn't that hit?
Oh, the daggers. Oh, and enough just to chip.
I can't believe that armor break didn't connect. I mean, he made the read and everything. I don't even know what to think.
Round 2.
That was wild. So here we go. Game number 2, or round number 2, game 2. Amplified Stepsister Bug is going to get the damage here. Devora trying to reestablish her presence here. Nice throw tech this time from Shock. Stepsister Bug is out again, uses the float to stay above that. That was actually really good here for Libra. Libra now in the driver's seat. That Bug is out. Nice use of the interactable to just completely get away from those, though. That was honestly a really smart play here from Shock. Like the only answer that would have been a work for everything that was happening there.
Whiff, bro.
Spirit Stance, more Spirit Stance. Okay, there's the zoning hat. There's the Spirit Stance again.
It almost
Gotta
looks
watch out
like
for that Z hat.
You can't duck that projectile from Spiritual Guidance. It looks like it's a mid.
No, it's not though. It's a high, but it's deceptive the way it looks. But you definitely can duck it.
Oh, and the
but,
quick
you know,
movement.
That's the thing about some of those, if you're not familiar with
that was enough.
It'll throw you off. And here's the brutality from the throw from Zeitschok. Finds the opening and just tears Devora in half here.
Honestly, I was surprised that was enough. I thought Libra had enough life to actually survive it, even if it was for a pixel. But gonna be a quick 2-0 going to Crispy Fungus and Zeitschok.
Player also saw him in the CGL 10K events when those were happening. I don't remember how he placed. Obviously, he wasn't in the Big Four. Everybody that made it through, but nonetheless, G is still an incredibly strong player here. So I think that this is going to be a delightful set here to get a viewing of, because I mean he's up against some of our really strong players already in the form of Dark Elite.
Yeah, and already a good start.
Dude, what kind of sneaky bullshit was that shrapnel?
Sorry, not sorry. The variation names today. Alright,
lots of pressure. Plasma is on the ground here, though, but the life bars, for the most part, fairly even. Dark Elite, in fact, can take the life lead here with the healing factor.
Oh, very nice, Dark Elite getting the jump in, the air-to-air. Our stuff and the tongue will be able to splat G back down. Where are you going?
Nicely done by Dark Elite, able to weather the offense there. We saw G really getting some rhythm started, but Dark Elite able to bring it back to a neutral game. And I think if Dark Elite can keep it in a neutral game where Jackie isn't constantly taking her turn, that he'll be able to kind of survive this one. Here we go back to Jackie's turn, though. The flawless block still not going to be able to get him out of it.
Kind of trying to bait out something that kind of short enhance jump. Oh, put it in the face of Dark Elite right into the fire. Look at that. 17%
throw. That is so good.
Remember,
and G looking to close this one out. 40 health remains here. Dark Elite not done yet, though.
But it's in the fire.
One simple confirm into fatal blow is all he'll need if he can catch him with something. Don't step in the fire. Oh, wow, it just went away.
Wow.
And there it is, the grease kick.
Grease kick? All right.
He did it as a reversal. Grease kick is really quick, and reversals let you do stuff 1 frame faster than a normal would even.
Ooh, very nice. All right, gets the overhead. Ooh, G almost getting over, but getting hit with the projectile. Oh, and then just leaps like a panther. Right in, gets
starting to burn alive. Dark Elite healing back more, though. G has a lot of life to make up here right now, and this is going to get even further away from him. Blood Boil to close it out. Going to amplify for extra damage. Might even be enough, just barely shy. But G is in trouble here. 0.27 health remaining.
All right, good throw.
Catches him.
Oh!
I cannot believe this right now. G activating his own clutch mode.
Jumping around. Oh! Oh my God! No way! Dark Elite.
Into the boot.
Dark Elite. I believe that's a standing 4, correct?
As well.
Oh my gosh.
Scarlet wins.
All right, anime. Oh wait, what happened? We lost.
All right, so there we go. G is going to fall in the first game, but still has an opportunity to turn things around. And Dark Elite getting a comfortable lead here. Game 1 goes his way, and we'll see what G's option is here. We saw Clutch saying in the chat that he is a Jackie loyalist, so likely to continue to see Jackie here. but is it going to still be that same variation? It does appear to be the case, so we're going to continue to see the sorry not sorry build. I gotta be honest, even though like Scarlet had that huge life lead on him, 0.27 health remaining, G really was starting to turn that back around. He was one hit away from making that monumental comeback. That would have been really big. So definitely appears to be a player that you cannot count out here, and Dark Elite is going to still need to be playing in peak performance if he's going to finish this job here. One game up right now, and it'll either get tied up or the set will be over between these two as the result of this.
What?
There's the flawless block, but the parry is there.
Holy
Dark Elite is prepared.
crap.
How dare you try to flawless block attack me?
Thank you for the follows,
Short hop
everybody.
whips, big
Appreciate it.
punish.
Yo, that parry was insane.
I mean, Dark Elite knows which players are willing to blow up his strings, and he's calling them out with that parry. And that, I think, Scarlet's flawless block, she's got 3 strings that have flawless block gaps in them, which are fairly easy to exploit. But because she has that parry on there, it actually feels like that's not as big of a character flaw. The only caveat to that ends up being that the parry is an ability, and it honestly makes it feel like you have to have the parry on almost every Scarlet build. Because of how exploitable her gaps are, you got to have an answer to deal with that. Nice micro duck, and that's the kill!
Fatal blow, and everybody knows that her scaling on her fatal blow is non-existent. Look at that.
Yeah, 40% for that one string into it. Really solid play there from Dark Elite. He ducked underneath the throw attempt, and his punish was to take the round and put himself on set point here if he can get another one. Poking back and forth. Here's the opening now for G, and the drop. He didn't have any meter to really keep it going much further, but it's a plasma point blank.
Pressure, the Jackie pressure.
Here we go. Plasma is set.
The
Here's the
whiff
launcher
punish.
though from Dark Elite now, and there's no breakaway to stop this. He will drop the combo, however. That's going to allow G17 to get some damage going. Armor break. What a call out from Dark Elite. This is looking solid here. This should be the kill.
What? I did not see that one coming at all. I honestly thought, and honestly, Dark Elite was prepared for the breakaway as well.
Dark Elite was ready for everything there. I mean, he called out the flawless block at the beginning of the fight, and at the end, he's calling out the armor. Like, it definitely felt like Dark Elite was in the driver's seat that whole way. He had the feeling and the rhythm of the match down. He knew when his opponent was going to be on the offensive, knew when they were going to be breaking away. Like, he was reading everything there, and that's kind of the payoff for being so dedicated to your character. You know how your character works in every little scenario, and that dedication to the game as well is allowed him to be just as skilled and scary as he is in these brackets. So he'll take the first game here, the first set, and it's going to be Blaze versus Clutch Jitsu as the follow-up to this. And same story as we saw before. If Blaze can close it out over Clutch Jitsu, it's over for Clutch and G. However, if Clutch can survive, then he will need to then deal with Dark Elite as well to claim the victory for his team. So I'm going to go ahead and get an invite out here to Dark Elite, get him back in here so that he can coach. Get G back in here as well, just in case he is had to back out. Yeah, looks like he backed out. So we got him. Blaze versus Clutch Jitsu here.
Fujin.
And it looks like Clutch is going to be going with Fujin out of the gate here. So I am familiar with Clutch as well, although what I know of Clutch is that he was a Jackie player prior, but here it looks like he is going to be busting out his Fujin pick. So we'll see how Fujin works for him here. He's got Skywalker, Arsenal, and that Warped Needle. I don't remember what Arsenal does. I think it lets you use
the short hop move?
The flying kick in the air, but it might be the parry in the air.
Uh-oh.
He started moving. Well, he's here.
And it's tournament.
Yeah, we take those, right? His variation name is Why You Moving. We want to know why you not moving. So.
Yeah.
All right, there's that backdraft. I love that normal from Fujin. It goes about half screen. It's got two different versions. One goes further than the other. There's that far one, and it really allows you to check people that typically at that range, they're safe. You know, other characters can't deal with them, but Fujin, a character that is a threat at longer ranges than people are expecting. Perhaps expecting an armor break, gonna go into the acid pour. Lots of life lead here though for Blaze. Acid puddles out.
Wow.
Get back in that corner. I'm actually surprised he was able to put the acid out and still jump and interrupt him in time.
Yeah, that's why honestly, I wasn't surprised by the fact that he just got that. I don't know if that was a read or a reaction, but I'm assuming he reacted. Had to have been a read. Get a jump kick like that so quick.
All right, shots fired away. There's that backdraft coming through again, though. He does it straight into that warp needle as well. So on hit, it ends up being a restand. You get some pressure afterward. I don't know how safe warp needle is on block, but it's tough to flawless block it. I still struggle with that regularly. Low slide connects. Ooh, big swing and a miss. This is going to be a punish here for Clutch. Breakaway comes out, but now one more hit is all that Clutch will need to convert into Fatal Blow for the kill here. Is Blaze going to give him that opportunity? The warp needle, no meter to amplify. He just lets it rip with the LTR2. It is going to find home, and Clutch Jitsu takes round 2.
Stab through the head would normally kill any human being, but this is Mortal Kombat. Aaron Black gets right back.
Oh yeah, not only does it not kill him, but he is working at full mobility. Like, he's unfazed by it completely. It's pure adrenaline that he's running on right now. Oh, big drop though from Clutch. I think that would have been into a restand there as well. That's what you likely see from, you know what, I think Arsenal maybe lets him use that tornado move in the air as well. I don't actually know. I need to learn more about Fujin's abilities.
Start from Clutch right now, actually holding the life lead, and just as Data is getting pressure, nice block on the low. He gets the breakaway out of Elite. Looks like Clutch is playing really solid right now. Hitting a lot of whip punishes, nice, blocks the overhead.
That warp needle again.
Oh,
that's
that was a
punishable
straight
if you don't
punish.
amplify it, and the empty gun means a crushing blow as well for Blaze here. Ooh, another throw. Fatal Blow now going to be available though for Blaze. Clutch needs to be careful. Punishable again. Yep. Amplify? No. Amplify, but no punish either. And that will do it. The throw from Clutch to claim game 1.
Very surprised about that, honestly.
Here.
Will this be our first?
Blaze had a really strong first round. He seemed to be doing what he wanted to do when controlling things, and then Clutch was just able to kind of figure things out, slowly got rolling with his own game plan, and as we finally got to the end of the game, it was Clutch who came out on top. That throw at the end there, closing things out.
Well, because it is necrotizing it. Bracket.
Ray Dude's wingman.
I threw up a vote. That's how everybody voted.
I wouldn't say everybody. It was about 50-50, but
Close.
ultimately, with how long that first one ran, the extra, like the losers bracket, all of those happened off stream anyway or whatever. But this just ends up, you know, keeping things a little bit on the shorter side so that people aren't having to be stuck through the whole time.
Yeah,
I don't want to know the DQs really did add to it as well, though.
I don't. Yeah, that was the big thing. Is the DQs today really shortened up this tournament fashion. But honestly, I don't mind having a shorter event as long as you guys are enjoying yourselves, having a good time, and we figure out who advances qualifying tournaments.
yeah, we've got enough people to have a show to put on for people to be watching and entertained. So if not everybody shows up, that is kind of the way it goes. And that's to be expected, to be honest. It's an online tournament. People are able to sign up well in advance, and real life happens. Things happen. You know, you get called into work, you got to babysit, you know, whatever. Who knows? But there's all sorts of stuff that can kind of get in the way for. But we've got enough people here to put on a show, and that's what really counts here today. Speaking of a show, Clutch Jitsu putting on a show here with Fujin, looking really strong. Look at that movement. I was not shocked he ducked the first bullet, but the second one with the mid even getting underneath it, that was wild.
That's what I'm freaking out about. Okay, he's gonna spend the crushing blow. He does have fatal blow.
Acid Puddle's out. Gets to roll away from it here. Blaze only a few more hits from getting a fatal blow kill if he can find the right read. Okay, that's big. He's gonna go for it and spend it. I don't think this is gonna kill here though. So Clutch still gonna be alive. Fatal blow available of his own. Life lead even in Fujin's favor still though, as these bullets fly through the eyes.
No way! The Skywalker.
Scud shot is a mid, but it's not tall enough, right?
Skywalker.
It hits at your midsection.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe that hit. And he gets the punish, but does not finish the rest of the string.
All right, shots fired. There's that boot. More blow pokes coming out here from Blaze. Clutch, Warp Needle. Punishable though. Blaze letting him know you cannot just throw that out. Oh, but he tried to throw, and that's going to be a big launcher.
Oh, no.
Never mind. Combo drop from Clutch.
That air near the mid. It always grabs me. It's always just eating, and it catches people who want to end up. Oh, and then optimal coming out. Oh, ender. Oh, try to go.
Fatal blow.
Try to go for the cheeky fatal blow.
Scud shot that time is going to beat Skywalker. Wasn't able to get enough height on it, and we've got a final round here in game 2. Going prone, empties the clip here. That is going to mean crushing blow available now, though. So Blaze gonna have some extra combo extension options now with that rifle.
Oh, man. Trying to catch him with the
backdraft. It's never safe to walk away from Fujin. Like, that backdraft will catch you at huge ranges where you're just trying to get a comfortable spacing, but there is no safe spacing with Fujin. Shimmying back and forth. There's another backdraft. Acid Puddles away.
Oh, he could have gotten the crushing blow if he went with the rest of that. And not to. Gets in. Blaze is now trying to get in with some sort of offense. Gets the slide. Nix. Oh, I think Blaze tried to go for
Warp Needle.
Yeah. Clutch is very close to closing this out.
Dude, this mobility is all over the place. Warp Needle too far for a punish. Jumps over the Scud shot. Too far for the sweep. Blaze looking to find an answer here. Gets the boot drop. Empty short hop.
Oh my gosh!
Whiff. No finish on the combo though. Blaze a second chance.
Yo!
There was only 10 seconds left though.
Clutch
Jitsu gonna take it.
Clutching it out in our first game. Or game 3 is gonna happen. Technically game 5.
Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising that we haven't had any tiebreakers yet either. Just the teams have been, you know, whoever takes that early advantage keeps it for their team. But that means we are going to be moving into that tie-breaking set of Clutch versus Dark Elite. So Blaze is going to go ahead and back out. I will re-invite him so that he can rejoin us, so that he can do a little coaching still. And we're going to move into the final game between these two. Blaze versus, Dark Elite versus Clutch Jitsu.
That was amazing and very unexpected, in my opinion. Honestly, hate to say it, Clutch. I was thinking Blaze was gonna take it, but making me doubt exactly how talented Clutch Jitsu is, able to take it over Elite. And now we're gonna be seeing Clutch versus Dark Elite. This is where it comes to a fold. The teams are going to be decided here, whether or not it's going to be Dark Elite carrying Elite Blaze, or Clutch is going to be carrying GX17 on their backs. So let's get hyped.
And
Let's get into it.
Does make it into the finale here. So a victory here guarantees a finale spot. So a very crucial match right now between these two.
Will Clutch be able to clutch it out one more time? It's in his...
Interestingly enough, though, Clutch is shifting away from Fujin. So he's coming off of a Fujin win, but he's going to be moving now into game number 2, or set number 2, I should say, versus Dark Elite with Jackie. And Dark Elite's already shown that he knows how to deal with Jackie. So this is going to be interesting. Yo, what's going on, Black Lives Matter?
Oh, and Blaze 187. Blaze, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it, home. And what's good, Black? How you doing?
All right, blood ball out.
Flawless
tries to put that tongue out there. Not gonna happen. Here's the big jump in though. Clutch Jitsu gonna be able to amplify this grease kick for some damage here. 318, not bad for a bar.
No, he tried to go.
And he might end up dying for it as the amplify from that blood boil is insane damage.
And Savoy Boy also with the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Thank you guys for coming in with those subs. I appreciate it. Seriously. Thank you, thank you. Normally I would give you guys a funny spiel and everything like that, but we're of a tournament, so thank you again, guys. Appreciate this.
Alright, here's the grease kick amplify. Taking him to the skies with that Shoryuken. Plus frames here, though, for Dark Elite. And another grease kick. No meter this time.
Yo, Clutch is the only Jackie player that I've seen using the grease kick as almost like a counter reversal back.
Well, I mean, we just saw G doing it, too. So
you're right. I was mixing those two up.
This team of these two doing it. Using the grease kick a little bit more just kind of in the neutral. Plus frames again. I like how Dark Elite gets the plus frames, but doesn't use them to keep his advantage. Just kind of backs away. That's going to be punishable on that dash punch here. Nice little damage. 247. One more of those will kill. Ooh, that's a whiff.
Oh, both fatal blows are activated. Lives are low. Oh, it tried to go for a raw fatal blow, and Dark Elite is going to take that first match with a brutality.
I am shocked that that fatal blow ended up whiffing there. It completely whiffed, and he was able to just smack him with that blood whip expertly out of range there. Very nicely done. So that is going to be Dark Elite taking game number 1 here over Clutch Jitsu. Let's see if he can keep this momentum or if Clutch will turn it around. I think it's already interesting that Clutch went for Jackie instead of Fujin. I don't know if there's something about the Fujin Scarlet matchup he doesn't like. Maybe there's something about the Fujin Aaron Black matchup that he did like. But he came off of a victory with Fujin and then just threw him to the side to go over to Jackie. We'll see if he continues that look. Nope, it's going to be Fujin now back onto the screen.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know the thought process, I want to say, of Clutch for picking the Jackie pick, but I mean, his Fujin was so good against Dark Elite, or I'm sorry, against Elite Blaze, that I feel like the Fujin pick might be where it's at.
Not to mention, Dark Elite had already kind of proven that he knows how to deal with Jackie because he had played GX17's Jackie. So Dark Elite definitely was in the advantage there. He did take game 1. Let's see if he can keep it up here, though. Game 2 now, Fujin's back. And we'll see what the answer is. Interactable works. Doesn't get the punish, though.
Oh, not gonna lie. Whoa! Gets the opening off the Skywalker implication. Fifth punish, and look at this. One of the biggest strengths, oh my gosh, sliding under the projectile. I was gonna say one of the biggest strengths of Fujin is his movement, and it leaves you in such a precarious situation where you're not sure when to press a button. And I mean, if you paid $60 for this game, you want to press button. Oh, catches the short hop.
Dark Elite running out of health here, just outside of Fatal Blow range. In fact, inside of Fatal Blow range now, as Clutch Jitsu finds an opening here. 50% health remains.
What happened?
And what the fuck?
No. Not right now. Don't let this happen. Come on. Are you kidding? Not again. Not again.
Oh, wait!
Wait,
We're fine.
Thank God. Are we still good? We're
Just
still good.
did G leave? It was just G leaving. We're
Oh,
fine. We're fine.
that fucked his teammate up.
Well, I don't know if G actually left. I don't know if he left or not, but he's not in the game, at least.
Oh no. Clutch still
But yeah,
has
if
an
you guys
opportunity.
didn't know that, if you leave the game, it can freeze the lobby while the game's in progress. So typically, try not to leave while your teammate is playing,
Round
because you can't throw them off.
Good damn. I mean, honestly, Clutch was doing so good that first round, and that leave kind of screwed his teammate up. Oh, but the crushing blow gonna come right in and crush the chest of Dark Elite. Right now, Clutch is just looking solid.
Behind you.
Oh, the teleport. The roll now. Sides. Clutch now on defense. By the tongue.
The air-to-air trade in
No,
Dark Elite's favor here.
Ah.
And there it is. That mid sword here from Clutch is able to find an opening. It takes the life lead. Oh, no, never mind. I'm bad at numbers. Fatal Blow now available for Clutch. Uses that Skywalker after the low. And
Surprised
there
that
we
didn't
go.
punish.
Nice use of the low.
Yo, the slide in a Fatal Blow. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. She does have 1,000 HP. No, it's not gonna
Yeah,
be
she's
enough.
still alive for sure.
Oh, that last part did nothing.
Yeah, that last part does not do a lot.
Oh, and the
And
slide
there we
just
go.
quick
Hujin
enough.
staying alive.
I will
Quick
not
enough.
fail.
Clutch. Clutch really needs this win, or I mean, it's over. I mean, Dark Elite is on match point.
All right, low pokes coming out here. There's that backdraft, using it at the perfect range, and the flawless block from Dark Elite, though. That's going to be a big deterrent on using that Warp Needle. Nice poke back and forth, plus frames. Slings the whip, not quite close enough, and in fact, Clutch Jitsu will be close enough for his own swings.
Catches at the last second. Getting in there now. On the throw,
Life lead
nice
now
mix.
over to Clutch Jitsu as well. Both players, no more Fatal Blow. So this is just going to be raw, fundamental tools here.
Oh my gosh, this is so close right here. The pokes, the double poke joke coming out from Clutch. Clutch really needs to clutch this out. Oh, the whiff!
Flawless block attack.
Oh,
Ways
the
available
flaw-
to get out of it. This is down to the wire. The throw will kill though, and Clutch
Oh
Jitsu takes
my
game 2.
god.
That was insane.
Evening things up, guys. Are you serious?
You guys were talking about how quick it was going. Clutch Jitsu has decided to make this one go the distance.
Oops, oops, I pressed the wrong button there, fellas. Sorry.
Oh no.
Pressed F1 and I pressed one of my other hotkeys instead of Never mind, okay? Never mind. Having a rough day, okay, everybody? Face reveal poggers, my bad. Darn it, that's gonna be a tough edit.
My favorite part about that face reveal though was the part where you were looking over the tops of your glasses, like an old person.
Like a librarian or something like that.
Exactly. Junk, do you want to be my sexy librarian?
Ay ay ay.
Oh man, too good of an opportunity to pass it up. You gonna make me pay these late fees? All right, I'm done.
Yeah, you need to pay the late fees. You're way due. Final round stare junk. Okay, guys. Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, getting into this last round, Dark Elite just needed, you know, a costume change. Bring things back in that low. Whoa, all right, Dark Elite's got that aura now.
He's got the, is that the blood shield? So that's going to give him more defense. He'll actually take less damage while that's up. Which ultimately for Scarlet, she's a character that can kind of pad the length of the game out by healing herself. And that'll do that much more of kind of slowing the game down. Because she's now taking even less damage. That much harder to kill her.
Oh, no whiff punish. That was a big whiff by Dark Elite.
So far, Dark Elite hasn't been able to get that buff really activated. The one time we did see it come out, wasn't getting hit, and now it's just been down since then. Hasn't been able to really activate to have that damage reduction.
Oh, and the low poke. Now, Clutch is on match point. This is an insane turn of events here.
Round two. Fight.
Dark Elite really needs to start eating it up. Oh, nice teleport. Will get the punish. Goes for the armor break, but nope. Oh, speaking of break, Clutch is gonna slide on through and get that break on Scarlet's chest. And look at the movement. Clutch is opening Dark Elite up. The pressure. This is like looking at Jackie 2.0. Oh, gets the hit.
Trying to find an opening. Nice patience here from Dark Elite, although that chip is starting to add up here in Clutch's favor.
Oh my god, how did that not hit?
200 damage away from claiming the set here. Nice teleport to get out and gets interrupted.
Oh, Dark Elite!
And there it is.
Oh my god, and we're gonna see another friendship clutch. Jitsu clutching it out.
That name is spelled like that and named as such for a reason, it would appear. Because Clutch Jitsu, as you just said, clutching it up indeed.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Izzy and Studio are the only Robocops we get regularly. Maybe regularly is too strong of a word. More than once.
Okay, and Arm Del Don getting past the Kano Ball, the amplified Kano Ball, and now opening Crispy up.
Interestingly enough as well, you know, Arm Del Don was playing Cetrion the first time we saw him, but here switch over to Scarlet. I'm curious if Crispy Fungus maybe picked Kano in response to expecting some of that zoning, because I think Kano definitely a character that can deal with some of that zoning really, really well.
Getting hit by the blood. Crispy's sitting at very low life.
Crispy's still in this though.
Oh, there's plus frames.
And there it is,
wow.
The poke challenge. Nicely done. And I think that was actually caused by Crispy mistiming it. I don't believe Scarlet's got a fast enough poke to challenge there and beat it every time.
Not only that, he did it down 3. Slower frames.
Oh, did he? Didn't even go for down 1? Okay. Yeah, so Crispy Fungus giving that one up almost.
Oh, nice punish. Oh, no ender to that. Oh, nice whip punish by Arm now. Now having Crispy stuck in the corner and the crushing blow. Up the back 3 and the wild Kano Ball. Sometimes you gotta do it is what Crispy said. And there you go. 2-4 into Kano Ball will secure it and tie things up here.
Nicely done.
Final round. Fight.
By the acid now cannot advance, and Crispy goes right back in. Double Kano Ball here. Pause block. Will punish that projectile. Goes right back in with another command grab. Another command grab. And this is looking very dire.
After a lumbar check. Look at how much of a life lead he's got.
It was looking solid.
986%, or 986 health left. That is 98% of that health bar untouched for Crispy Fungus. Really
yeah, it was
strong
looking
stuff.
really solid for Arm at first, and then Crispy just turned it up. That was wild at the end there.
VTech kicked in, yo.
And he just started hitting all of those Kano Balls. And I mean, with the amplified Or with the Veggie Mighty buff, I mean, those cannonballs are no joke.
Not at all. Really strong.
Wonder from down.
They get extra damage. They've got armor attached to them.
Wait, hold on.
Is it projectile only armor? Will it even go through normals too?
I think it goes through normals. I think I've done that in the past. But he hit me.
Yeah, I don't play enough Kano to know the exact interaction of that. I mean, typically it's used to go through projectiles, but I mean, armor's armor, so it may actually end up beating normals at point blank sometimes too. A little bit of taking time here at the character select screen now, unwilling to fully commit to something too quickly. Perhaps discussing it with his teammate though. You know, maybe kind of seeing what his teammates' input is on the matter as well.
Pain.
Which, you know, big shout outs to Necrotizing, bringing a new face in here into the Xbox tournaments. He said in the chat earlier this was his friend's first tournament, so really appreciate him kind of spreading the love and expanding the people that we have participating in these events. You know, I think the 2v2 event was actually a really good way to do that, because some of these people out there do have friends that we don't know that aren't part of the competitive scene. So a 2v2 event was a really good way to kind of inspire some of those people to come out here and play. So big shout outs to Necrotizing, grabbing a new fresh face to bring into our arena. And hopefully Armdale Dawn is having some fun here, and we'll see more of him in the future.
You know, stick with the Scarlet pick, but kind of change the variation, I believe.
Yes, definitely a change in variation. He had my hemophiliac or whatever was the name beforehand, and that is a different word that I don't know how to pronounce. So here we go. Ooh, tries to catch him with a parry there, very briefly with it, and there it is. Crispy Fungus closes out round one. Set point available here for the Black Dragon.
Rack off. Round two. Fight.
Oh, nice whiff punish. All right, arm. Trying to look for the armor breakaway there. Again, using the armor break, missing out for a breakaway from Crispy. And Crispy's just gonna go in with that cannonball and gets the hit. Goes into another command grab. 1-1, 1-1. Uh-oh, this is huge. Oh, gets hit by the fire. Not sure if Arm was actually intending to do that, so the fire will not go on the ground, but it does not matter. Crispy taking this very quickly. 2-0 over Arm.
Very solid stuff here from Crispy Fungus. Incredibly strong player, and he's a strong player and considered one for a reason. His ability to just overwhelm players, to lock them down and consistently have things go his way. Part of it's that confidence, part of it's the execution necessary to make sure that, you know, he's not having these weird little flubs. Like, you know, I know I have these flubs where I don't know the exact timing to deal with certain things, to set up certain things, and I may push too early or too late, but Crispy Fungus, he's got a lot of time and dedication, so those setups and that lockdown is really, really well honed. So when he puts people in those situations, he can really, really capitalize on them. So we're going to move into the second half of this set, Scythe Shock versus Necrotizing. We're also going to go ahead and re-invite Crispy Fungus so that he can continue to coach if he and Scythe Shock are in any kind of party or anything. And because we're going to need him after this, right? I mean, whoever wins this, stick around, because we're going to need you for the grand final.
Absolutely. Honestly, like, Crispy was just wild in that match. Wild.
Yeah, that really seemed to be Crispy kind of doing his thing and maybe freestyling a little bit, getting a little loose with it, having some fun with it, and looking really, really strong. A convincing 2-0.
Necrotizing was looking really solid earlier in the tournament with with their Raiden, so I'm curious to see how Scythe Shock will do against the Raiden pick.
Yeah, Zyteshock is definitely going to be up against a strong Raiden in Necrotizing. Necrotizing's a player. He's been playing Raiden for quite some time, a lot of dedication with that character, and that starts to pay off. The other thing, too, about Necrotizing is he's still playing Thunderwave, so he didn't necessarily need to learn a new set of tricks and tools in the custom era. Defensively, he needs to learn how to deal with those, but his offense is going to be something he's very familiar with and has been for quite some time.
Nice teleport. Oh, but not gonna work this time. Zyteshock gonna get the opening.
Yep, he was waiting for that. Clean opening there too, 37% for Zyteshock. Big numbers coming out from the Shaolin.
Oh, the low poke into the overhead. Oh, and gets him with the final hit of that string. Normally that string is punishable, depending on the range. Stay safe.
All right. Oh, plus frames off of that. One of the changes in Ultimate. Flawless blockable, but it's plus if they don't deal with it that way. Flawless block again. They're coming out from Zyteshock and gets the opening. Doesn't go for the conversion afterward, but the jump kick will catch the teleport. Man, Zyteshock has been really, really blowing up these teleport attempts, and that one almost seemed instant.
Yeah, it did look almost instant. Oh, but the teleport's gonna get opened up.
Nicely done. Z-Hat for the Oki setup as well. Just keeping that pressure going for Zyteshock. Always in his favor. He does not want to give his opponent any time to get established themselves. And of course, if Zyteshock can win this, he will move on to the grand finals and will of course be qualifying with his partner, Crispy Fungus. Oh, look at this conversion.
No!
Oh, no!
But still recovers.
That would have been a brutality, and I would have clipped it. I know it. I know it deep down. That would have been a highlight reel clip for sure.
I mean, very good offense from Zyteshock. Not really falling for any of the teleports. Some of the teleports working out for Necrotizing, but I mean, teleporting on neutral, me as a Raiden player myself, I mean, I've played a Raiden in my time. Teleporting on neutral can be a little risky, so.
Absolutely.
Zyteshock took full advantage of that.
So here we go. Game number 2. Necrotizing looks like he'll be sticking it out with Raiden.
This is also a very good opportunity for you guys to get some decent matchup experience against some really good players. There are a lot of good players here.
There's such talented players here that this will kind of, like, you know, a prime example is Armand. If this is his first tournament, this is a good way to just get used to tournament nerves, get some practice out there, get a feel for playing in a tournament environment, and not necessarily worry about performance as much as just having fun. Get out there and have fun.
Have a little fun.
Get out there and learn some stuff. The L is for learning, as Slayer's stream title is today. The L is for learning.
Okay, back 1-2 gonna come in and gets the hit. But Zyteshock gonna open Necrotizing right back up. Oh, dropping the combo using Stray Hat. Forward 4 gonna come in. Necrotizing gonna use that overhead. Catches him with the bowl. And looks like things are kind of shifting a little bit for Necrotizing. Zyteshock getting hit by the overhead. Oh,
he's
oh,
in
no
there.
punish!
Oh, no, the punish didn't happen. He's
Oh,
gonna die
no!
for it. I don't, that was rough. He probably wanted to do back one, a move with a little more range on it, but unfortunately that kick just barely not connecting for him. That is rough.
Another overhead. Get out of the sky.
All right, back and forth here.
Oh, catches him.
That's going to connect as well. The Superfly will take us to the corner now. And this is where Necrotizing is going to potentially be able to get something started. Empty
overhead.
Jump into the overhead. Catches his opponent trying to jump away as well.
Another
so far,
overhead.
Necrotizing hitting everything he wants right now.
Oh, expecting the overhead, and Necrotizing is actually holding a significant life lead. might be able to take this
Absolutely.
round from
Round two
Zychok.
is
And he will.
There we go. Round two comes the way of Raiden here. Zychok not able to clean this one up easily. Necrotizing still answering back. That's the first hit going to Necrotizing. Dive kick will connect here for Zychok. The throw to follow up.
Okay, gets the open.
Spin. Nicely done.
Look at these
I
corner
love this
combos.
combo as well.
No!
Although the drop is going to be crucial. No punish on that spin right there. And one thing to note too, if you can duck underneath the burst that launches from the stance, and it's a high, which means uppercut crushing blowable. So right there, that was actually an instance where Necrotizing could have done something crazy. Speaking of crazy stuff, though, one more hit is all Necrotizing needs. A fatal blow confirmed will kill. Speaking of fatal blows, Zychok just whiffing big time with his own.
No way. No way.
The storm's still on the
That's
neutral.
it.
He went for it.
On the Brute. No way.
Necrotizing had an idea. He said, I'm just going to catch him with a random storm cell, and when I do, fatal blow for the kill. Oh no, in fact, Necrotizing had an input error, so accidentally getting that storm cell, and that just cost him big time. Storm cell gets punished. Zychok closes it out with a brutality for good measure as he takes the set, and that's going to be a victory then for Zychok and Crispy Fungus, and they'll move on into the grand finals here. Losers finals because Gausley couldn't get into a lobby. Like, I've definitely had issues like this. You're not in some special world where it's awful just for you. This is
Oh,
like
I never said that. I'm just
tournament
saying. I mean, it sucks, but all right. Looks like
I've dealt with this shit too. This is
like
this
we're
is par
okay.
for the course. It seems like only week 1 went well though. Week 2 and 3 have all had some sort of flub.
It's always been grand finals that have fucked up. All right, here we go. We're getting into the match. Crushing blow for clutch. But here we go. Zychok opening him up now, pushing him all the way to the corner. Oh, and both whiffing their moves right there. Nice whiff punish.
Big whiff. Not going to be full punish though with anything following up. But fatal blow territory now here for Zychok. There's the breakaway. He might be trying to mount a comeback here. Goes for the Z-hat pressure. Throw opens him up as well. One more hit from either side. Could be a fatal blow confirmed for the kill.
Wow.
He might not even need to do it with the armor break. Saves the fatal blow from later. And what a key breakaway there from Zychok. He basically broke out of a combo that was going to kill him and was able to successfully get the victory.
Honestly, Zychok caught me because, like, honestly, I saw that empty jump. And I thought he was going to go for a throw, so I would have gotten caught right there as well. But Clutch, like his namesake, gonna maybe see if he can clutch this out, gets the projectile in, jumps over that. Oh, no punish from Zychok, just barely whiffing right there. Continue pressure. Clutch using some fancy moves to try and open Zychok. Gets him with the slide, pushing him further and further back into the corner. Oh, nice, the jump kick. That one into more pressure, the trip, and that'll be it. Clutch actually taking a round and tying things up.
Final round, fight.
Tries to jump. And that's going to be an even trade from both sides here. There's that backdraft, though. That win coming through yet again. I fucking love that string. I'm without a doubt, it's got to be like top 5, top 10 normals for me because it is such a cool, interesting move that is also very unique. Here's the launcher now from Clutch in the corner. The restand to follow up as well. 29% into continued offense here. Zychok might need to activate another clutch here in round 3. Fatal blow is available. No breakaway either. He will go ahead and cash out on it. Gonna grab the damage here.
Yeah, Zychok still has a lot of life to take away if he wants to try and get this win. And the whiff punish and the breakaway from Zychok. Chalk gets the throw, pushing him into the corner. Still not over yet. Catches him with one more combo. He might have enough meter to get him in. And he catches him!
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he got what?
Wait, what?
What? Wait, what did I just see? Hacks? Hello? Why did that armor
I
break?
don't understand. What happened?
Why did that not armor break? Hello?
I don't even want to give Clutch the win almost. We have to, but like, what the fuck?
It has to be the first hit, not the EX. Fucked
Wait,
up,
so
but
he
yeah.
got hit by the dive kick, and then he broke away out of the amplify on the dive kick?
You
and that's
kidding?
why it didn't armor break?
Are you kidding?
I have never seen that before.
Ever.
Ray
You're
Dudes win.
kidding. Black Lives
That
with the
is
explanation.
insane.
No way, dude.
I guess that makes sense though. If it's only the first hit that armor breaks, there's a handful of moves that have similar issues. Dr. Omnipotence even noting Cetrion's tornado is like that. Only that first initial swing does. The tornado itself doesn't. That is tough. That is really tough.
So wait, he armor broke after?
He got hit by the dive kick, which is the armor break, but he hadn't broken away yet. And then when Zythe went to amplify it, that's when Clutch went for the breakaway. And the amplify of the dive kick doesn't armor break, only the initial armor.
I gotta say, if Clutch knew that, that was the biggest brain, like, I've seen.
Yeah, it's got to be like a crazy small window to get out of it. I mean, like one frame. It's the kind of thing that like they could totally fix that to make that not an issue actually anymore. It probably is like that because they don't know about it, but as it currently stands, there is room to break out of that. So go for it, man. Make those kind of plays until they take it out and change it. It's part of the game. You gotta deal with it, I guess.
I definitely want to know if that was like an accident or if Clutch knew that. Clutch knew that? That's wild. Or
I feel
did
like
that
it might have been an accident. Dive
purpose.
kick is so ambiguous as to when you can even do it, but who knows? Like that, the timing on that is so strict. That's got to be like a frame, like one frame to do it. Oh, that string can't cancel into anything though, so no kill just yet. Both players very close to death here.
The short hop. Oh, the Z-Hat's gonna chip him out.
Interruption. He just let him get away with it.
Round 2. Fight!
Alright, trying to keep him zoned out here with the Spirit Stance, which is honestly one of the cooler abilities in the game. I'm a big fan of abilities that have tons of flavor that have not been done before, and that Spirit Stance is like nothing Kung Lao has ever had in the past. Really, really cool idea.
Heard it here first. Green loves the flavor.
Take me to Flavor Town.
Oh, the wake up. Oh, but nice ducking under that. Oh, but drops the combo.
Drop, well, he's gonna get punished for it here by Zythe Shock, and there's no breakaway to stop it, but another combo drop.
Cross left and right.
Both players here having some crucial-ish errors. A throw away from death now is Zythe Shock here in round 2.
Nice challenge from Clutch.
Round there it is, the mid.
He's alive.
You are no challenge.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, catches him. Oh, the Skywalk again catching Zythe, but gonna be opened up again. Doc now applying the pressure. Oh, but nice whiff punish. Let's just flying through the skies, gets the trip. And now Zythe is back in the driver's seat. Add even more pressure. Oh, try to go for that low, but Clutch is gonna poke himself out. Oh, but the hop over, and that's gonna be it.
Breakaway for this time, not gonna be enough to save him with that breakaway there. He didn't even get a chance to do it, and Zythe Shock is going to secure that game. Arguably, he was so close to taking that first game, and he's now tied it up. But it is, of course, first to 3 scenario here, so a game apiece. Still plenty of time left. Also, hopefully we can get a quick update from Crispy Fungus. Let me know when you have updated or restarted your connection, and I will get you an invite, Crispy, so that you can join in the lobby, so you can be ready for your match versus G. So let me know when to get an invite out to you, because I'll be able to pull all that up and send an invite out without interrupting the game.
Yes, first to 3.
Nice hat. It's a trap.
Alright, Crispy says he needs the invite. Should we wait to invite Crispy after they're not in a match? Will him joining mess things up?
I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. Because like we only have like 30 seconds even. Like, because it's not about when we send the invite, it's about when he accepts the invite, you know what I mean? So it's like, we gotta like using the stream delay properly time when he accepts the invite and gets to a loading screen. Like we're not gonna get it right anyway, so might as well just do it.
Oh no, the crushing blow is gonna come from Shock. No breakaway available for Clutch.
Dude, look at that dive kick into additional pressure. That dive kick whiffed on purpose so that Zeiss Shock could just keep applying that offense.
Yo!
Clutch is gonna find his own offense here though, pushing him toward the corner. Big combo now for Clutch, but another drop! And Zeiss Shock immediately ready with the punish here.
Facing the wrong direction. He had the chip
short
and the short hop.
There we go.
Round 2. Fight!
Alright, swing and a miss. There's the Skywalker to get out of the corner here, though. Very nicely done.
Hits him with that low. Oh, puts him right into the interactable. Try to go for a trip, but the jump kick air to air is going to work out in Clutch's favor.
I gotta be honest, I think that interactable in the corner, one of the best in the game. It is a restand that you can use multiple times. Most interactables in this game, one-time use, but you can use that restand over and over again. It's +9 as well, so it used to be like +40 something and give you crazy pressure, but still allows you to get some stuff set up, and good timing for throws as well. +9 means throws are gonna happen. Ooh, good blocks.
Oh, very even right now
for both players. Zeiss Shock, though, if he gets his to connect, it will take the game. Clutch Jitsu merely working on a round here. Oh, goes for the cancel there. Makes his way, and that's gonna be a big punish. This will be the kill.
Oh,
and that was almost the biggest heartbreak of the night. Because that fatal blow wasn't going to combo.
Nope.
It wasn't going to combo, and Clutch Jitsu was maybe going to get up and punish him. And I don't even know what to think anymore at that point, because Zeiss Shock would have yet again been robbed by the armor break system. And I don't even know what to do. Gotta get a wellness check on him to make sure he's not trying to do anything crazy. Because that was gonna be ridiculous if the armor break failed him twice in a row. I mean, it technically did, but he still got the kill. This is what happened.
Snowman.
Oh man, Kung Lao. He's had that problem since MKX as well. His fatal blow, like, or X-ray in that game, randomly whiffing off the second hit. Such crazy stuff. It's almost shocking that they haven't been able to figure out a way to guarantee the follow-up from the fatal blow.
don't they just have to make the hitbox on his foot like a little bigger, or just for that animation?
Just make him fucking hit you with his forehead, dude. Make him kick you with his forehead during his fatal blow, just to prevent the dumb shit from happening. Like, what's the other thing? It's gonna hit people out of jumps? Fuck those people. Don't jump over it.
Same thing with Kotal Khan, correct? Like, he'll hit with the first part, but the second part will whiff?
They changed that. It used to be that the first hit would sometimes in certain combos, I think, had like too much gravity and they would fall out. And then there was a problem where you used to be able to break away out of the first hit before the second one connect. But they eventually fixed Kotal, so it doesn't have that problem. But they've allowed Kung Laos to be like this for 2 games now. It's been fucked up like, I mean, this is not even a new problem. And they use the same kind of idea for his fatal blow. Of like a kick that flies across the screen. That's what he did in X. And it hit twice and everything.
Getting back into the game, Zeiss Shock has taken a pretty good lead here.
Switch from Clutch over to Jackie as well. No more Fujin this time around. The Wind God taking the bench. But Zeiss Shock still able to maintain here as he claims round number 1 and puts himself on set point here.
Absolutely, and look at this now. All right, Clutch is trying to turn things around. Has him in the corner, and that pressure putting him right back into the fire. Oh, I think he tried to punish that string right there, but Clutch just missing the timing a little bit.
Plasma is on.
Oh!
Wow, there's the leap to the other side. That's going to be a clean little punish. Free Plasma setup. Goes for the arcing Plasma and the crushing blow.
And he will get the conversion. Oh, but drops the ender.
Oh, man. I have not seen anybody do a full combo off that crushing blow yet. I'm sure it's awesome, but it probably happens so rarely that these players
this is
aren't ready.
huge. And that'll be it.
And this time, the armor break doesn't fail him. The X-ray doesn't fail him. The fatal blow hits correctly, and that is the kill. Zeiss Shock deleting Clutch Jitsu from the team, and now putting his team one game away from claiming the set and the top spot here in the Junkyard Brawl Week 3. So we're going to move to the other side of this, which is G versus Crispy Fungus. G already has the game won because of the connection issues we were having. We're going to give Crispy Fungus another try here, though, as we move into the other side of the bracket now. Or the other side of the match, not the bracket, just the set. Oh no, what is happening?
Oh no.
And Crispy Fungus got kicked.
Ay.
No, is more so that Crispy Fungus can get some variety, and not because his collector isn't going to cut it. His collector is so incredibly strong, but it seems more of a factor of like Crispy just wants to do something a little different. His collector is no joke at all, though, an incredibly fierce opponent to find yourself on the other side of.
Oh my god.
And Crispy Fungus is unable to remain in the game. Oh, wow. Nice little conversion here. Gonna get a full big boy combo. Drops it at the end, but still 290 damage. And what is happening? How is this happening in another set with a different person?
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
Bro. Alright, I'm blaming the servers on this one. Clutch Jitsu got kicked out of nowhere. Crispy got kicked twice.
I'm going to the commentators cam.
So Zeiss Shock is going to go ahead and take game one.
My god. Oh no. No. Okay, good.
Is he still here though? Is he still here? I don't want to pay my respect. I just want to chat. Oh, Clutch joined. Okay. G invited Clutch, I think.
No!
He wants a coach. No!
Are you? Okay, well, Shock still got the win. Resource, unless you're gonna really take the round. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it can be a heartbreaker if you lose it. Dude, the fucking connection is chopping. What are we doing?
No. Oh god. No.
Alright, G's DQ'd.